Breathe with me, deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. Sprinkling that good ass energy on you right now. Take that. Take all of it. Things are falling apart for you. Here's why. When we look around everything that's happening in the world, let's face it, the world seems like it's falling apart. Governments seem like they're falling apart. Society feels like it's falling apart. Everything around us seems to be in a state of chaos. And it seems to be like this from the moment we were born. It seems to be like this, right? It seemed to be like this. As soon as you came out of your mother's womb, you've had problems, deep divers. And a lot of people, I want to tell you this. Let things fall apart. Let things crash. Let things burn. Allow yourself to fall flat on your face. Allow yourself to fall on your ass. Allow yourself to be depressed. Allow yourself to say, hey, I can't go on any longer. That's beautiful. You see, a lot of people, when you realize, deep divers, anything that happens to you that you don't want, that's something which can teach you your biggest lesson. Slow motion this side. Many people don't want things to fall apart. But when things fall apart, you become incredibly wise. So therefore, instead of looking at things falling apart around you as a bad thing or in your life, see them as your greatest lessons. We got a whole lot to talk about, deep divers, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Now, I got a story for you. Story time, deep divers. When I first started making videos, it was all cool. I'm like, cool. But then after the first year, I'm like, I'm tired. I can't keep doing this. Things were falling apart. And I'm like, I got nothing left, universe. But then one day I woke up saying, wait a minute, Ralph, you've got this gift. If you don't use it, you will lose it. It's a gift from the universe. And ever since, things have been falling into place for me because I don't take what I have for granted. I could be partying every single day, but I got to remind myself not to get carried away. Because a lot of people who I started with, even on YouTube, a lot of them no longer create because they got carried away. They got caught up in the glitz and the glamour. They forgot what they were here to do, deep divers. So I'm always prepared for that curveball the universe wants to send my way. I got to stay humble. I got to stay hungry. We ain't even had breakfast yet, deep divers. I got to see every day anew, like I'm just a student. I'm seeing everything for the first time because the moment you think you've seen it all, you start to die. That's when things start to fall apart, when you get carried away, when you think there's nothing you can learn. So you got to humble yourself. Things are falling apart for you. Here's why. Everyone is going to fall apart for you. Spoiler alert. It's called the dark night of the soul. And in our darkest moments, we become illuminated. Slow motion this side. I had my breakdown, deep divers, back in 2006. The cat down the road was my witness. But my breakdown was my most powerful breakthrough. That's why things had to fall apart for me. I was being reborn. It was the rebirth. It was the great reset. And a lot of us are going to go through that very painful dark night of the soul when everything seems so bleak, everything seems so dreary, everything seems like it's the end. And that's because it is the end. You see, the only way a caterpillar can go through the metamorphosis and become a butterfly is that it has to cease to be a caterpillar. I had to give up certain habits I had to go to that next level. Things are falling apart for you, deep divers. Here's why. Because to go to that next level of your life will demand a new you, a different you. And every level, just like in Super Mario, it gets harder and harder. You see, if you just want to stay in your comfort zone and do the same thing every single day and not evolve, that's all well and good. But that's the delusions of grandeur. But if you want to become something more, Ralph Smart, I want to inspire millions of people. Okay, things started to fall apart. Things started to break down because I wanted more. So the universe was like, oh, Ralph, you want to go to the next level? You want to go to the next level? It's going to get harder for you. You got a different test now. You got to revise harder. Every new level of your life requires a different skill set. Slow motion this side. I had to learn how to edit, how to film videos on the Sony Venice. Had to learn all of that. Color grading. Things were falling apart. I was making a lot of mistakes, but I was learning from my mistakes. I was evolving. So sometimes if it seems like things are falling apart, it's because you got to start from scratch. If you want to go to the next level, you got to learn everything again. Things are falling apart for you. Here's why. Let's face it, deep divers, it's no secret. There's an elephant in the room and it's called COVID-19. And it's affecting all of us. We're living in a whole new world order of green passes. We're living in a whole new world of separation between those who have been vaccinated and those who are unvaccinated. And there's this conflict in the air. Some people, friends and family members, they have had the shots, 3 of them, but you haven't had any. So when you're around people who are moving in a different direction than you, it can seem like things are falling apart. When you are living in a world and you have the media, the governments forcing you to be someone who you're not, shoving it down your throat every single day, and it's going against what you really want for yourself, it can seem like things are falling apart because energy is contagious. You see, the truth of the matter is the collective is falling apart. The system is falling apart. Society is falling apart. And this is why it feels like we are falling apart. So what we got to do is to remind ourselves to become the alchemist. This powerful way of transforming the energy. Regardless of what's happening out there, I will not allow it to affect my inner peace. This is how we move everything back together. Our ego will always tell us, when everything is perfect, then you will find peace. The spirit will always tell you, find peace now and everything will fall into place. Slow motion this side. Things are falling apart for you. Here's why. Stop going to places not meant for you, that don't nurture your soul. Stop hanging around people who don't bring you anything but drama, gossip, heartache. Surround yourself with people who make you feel like sunlight. Surround yourself with people who make you feel like sunlight, deep divers. Energy is contagious. When people are of a low frequency and vibration, if you hang around them for a long time, their energy will rub up on you because energy is contagious. And this is why you want to be around people who have a desire to live the good life, a desire to, breathe in that good ass prana, baby, raising the frequency, raising the vibration. Now, didn't your energy feel like elevated just now? Because energy is contagious, deep divers. Things are falling apart for you. Here's why. Sometimes you have to go through hell to appreciate heaven. Slow motion this side. I said sometimes you need to go through hell to appreciate heaven. You are taking everything for granted. And this is why things fall apart when people rest on their laurels. They rest on their laurels. They get carried away once again. So you're going to have to go through the shit to appreciate the miracle, the heaven, the nirvana. I've been through hell, deep divers. That's why I can appreciate this beautiful place, okay? Things are falling apart for you, deep divers. Here's why. You're speaking it into existence without even knowing it. You say things like, my life is crap. This life is a pain in the ass. I have no future. These words now become things, tangible realities in your life. So I only speak what I want to experience. I say, I know nothing. Universe, teach me every single day. I'm like a child. I reconnect with my inner child and say, hey, this is a gift. Thank you, universe. And now things start to fall into place. You see, when you are someone who is lamenting, complaining, you can't see the blessings. You now miss the opportunity to say thank you. You don't look up at people. You look down. And I was just in front of you, deep divers. You could have at least smiled to me. Gosh. Things are falling apart for you, deep divers. Here's why. Because you are going through the metamorphosis. You are being reborn. Your skin is shedding just like a snake. Allow yourself to fall apart so you can be put back together. Even stronger. A lot of people are afraid to fall. You can't fly if you are afraid to fall. So learn that to fly, you have to learn how to fall and not be afraid of falling. You have to not be afraid of making huge mistakes, not being afraid of taking calculated risks, not being afraid to go to that next level to say, wait a minute, I'm not finished yet. I could be so much more. I said, hey, if they've got a YouTube Gold Award, I can get one as well. And then I started to fall flat on my face, okay? Things are falling apart because you have neglected your health. 7-day vegan challenge. You said, I want to save money, Ralph, so let me eat from the dollar menu. Health is wealth for a reason. You want to eat like a billionaire? Just eat a delicious plant-based meal every single day. Cucumbers, aubergines, watercress, brown rice. Now you're doing yourself a favor. Now all of your cells are working in your favor. So there you have it, deep divers. Things are falling apart for you because this is nothing more than the dark night of the soul. It's nothing more than the dark night of the soul. But it's going to pass. You're going to live to see another day. And you're going to have a great story to tell that's going to inspire the cat down the road. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers, I tell you, it's a gift. I only do these videos in one take. I'm feeling myself, deep divers. Slow motion this side. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. Raising the vibration. I'm thankful I can do that every single day, deep divers. Okay. Shout out to everyone who's been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes. And Spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo! With a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, let me know why you have what it takes to be an Infinite Waters model, okay? Add me on Instagram, Deep Divers, for more daily inspiration at Ralph Smart, at Official Ralph Smart, and Facebook at Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters, and Snapchat at That Good Ass Prana, baby. Check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more powerful, life-changing information just like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. They tried to bury us, Deep Divers. They forgot we were seeds. Allow things to fall apart. Allow yourself to hit rock bottom. There's no shame in it. It happens to all of us. But don't focus on the fall. Focus on the comeback, because the comeback is going to be a motherfucker. I love all of you, Deep Divers. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. I'm alive. Thank you, universe, for another day of that good ass prana, baby. Peace.